In the time of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam, the woman sent a message to the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam saying that قَدْ غَلَبَكَ الرِّجَالُ عَلَيْنَا يَا رَسُولَ اللَّهِ. All your time going to men. You only focus on men. And that was not really the case. So the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam, based on the request, decided to divide it one day for the women in Medina. He answered their questions, he listened to the request, he addressed them. The Prophet ﷺ, whenever he gives khutbah al-Eid, to be reported in khutbah al-Eid al-Adha, he would ﷺ step down from the minbar, approach the sisters, and he will advise them, make the whole entire second khutbah dedicated to the woman. In so many events, it's been reported that the Prophet ﷺ will give a special time for the sahabiyat, the female sahabas. And I think it's about time for us also to give a special course for our sisters who lives in the West. There's so many modern fiqh issues that our sisters are asking about. That's why in AlMaghrib Institute, we decide to come with this course. Complicated, A to Z, women's modern fiqh issues. Is it complicated really? When you hear that some scholars spend maybe several years studying one aspect of fiqh, of women's fiqh issue, you will think it's complicated, but I think it's not. But there is so many things to be discussed, especially in modern days. There is a lot of new issues came up, need answers, especially when it comes to relationships. In a modern society like this, in the Western world, a lot of sisters are asking about issues related to dealing with other genders. When I work outside the house, when it comes to how to define the relationship between me and my husband in a modern society like this. We're both professional workers. We're both outside the house. We both have our income. Is this changed the nature of the relationship? Also, some sisters would ask about the issue of education and continuing their education, the role that they can play in the society. Can I run for a public office? Can I be participating in the political area where I will be in the front line? Can I do all this? Do I need to give up some of the rules when it comes to mixing with women? What really defines mixing? When we meet in the MSAs, in our basically, or in our qabilas, or in our gathering, when we sit together, is that a form of mixing? Do we have to have barrier between men and women in the masjids and outside the masjid? All these questions, I don't want to say just yes, no, halal, haram. Maybe you heard some of the answers, but what I really want you to know, why it is halal or why it is haram. What is the evidence behind this? Is these issues discussed by the Muslim jurists in the past and in the modern days, and how they approach this? I personally consider myself very lucky, alhamdulillah. I have 5 daughters that some of them are, 2 of them teenagers, who've been bringing up to me in so many times a lot of issues that they face themselves, they see their friends facing. Also, whenever I travel as an imam and as an instructor for AlMaghrib, whenever I travel to teach, or whenever I have events in my masjid, or even when I travel as a speaker, nationally, internationally, I've been exposed to so many requests, so many questions from the sisters. So I think I will be able, inshallah, to help a lot in this area. I'm so excited about this course. I met tens of sisters, young and middle age and even old sisters, to discuss the outline of this course. What are the common questions that they have that I need to answer in this course? My brothers and sisters, and I'm saying my brothers and sisters, we all need this course, even the brothers. Why? You are a husband, you're a father, you're a brother. You need to know these issues as well, so you can help to spread the knowledge. You need to hear some of these issues, so you will never ever misuse the evidence and take it in your side or in your advantage, or to use it against basically the other gender. If you're a student of knowledge, definitely you need to learn the fiqh, the modern fiqh of women's issue. My brothers and sisters, I'm looking forward to see you soon, inshallah.